Rick, Nathan Foley's been averaging 24 disposals this year. He's actually on the money at 12, but what about his influence today?
Yeah, he did mention he has had those possessions, Bruce, but Brad Sewell has done a pretty good job on Nathan Foley. He's had no clearances, so it has shut. He's had no clearances, so it has shut. He's had no clearances, so it has shut. He's had no clearances, so it has shut down the clearance factor out of Richmond. That's been a key thing at ground level I've noticed, is that Richmond got smashed in that second quarter in the clearances. One suggestion I could make, if I had a coach's cap on, is that Foley could go and run with Sam Mitchell. That could then create a 2-on-1, free up the tag on Foley, and also try and shut down Sam Mitchell, just so that Richmond can win back those clearance factor in the second half and give more drive down to Brown and Richardson.
Back to Foley. If someone puts a hand on him, he's in trouble. Well run
good
down.
Chase.
Franklin was good. Rough head to Lewis, to Bateman, who was a star in the first half. Goes to the pocket. Clever kick.
Done that a couple of times this afternoon, hasn't he? Bateman just puts it out in front of the player. He finds the space and he says, you run into it and I'll hit it.
Well, Thorpe just strolls around and the kid kicks his first goal in footy.
Early going third term, Sunday football, the MCG. Good bounce, Patterson up very early. Flick down by Taylor to Mitchell.
He's had no clearances, so it has shut. He's had no clearances, so it has shut. He's had no clearances, so it has shut.
The defensive 50 to Tuck. Not a good kick. Picked off by Lewis. And then Lewis inboard to Hodge, who had a couple of opponents, to Ladson. And then Ladson spears it towards Thorpe. Rough head. Kicks the cover off the footy. That's a big shank, isn't it?
Was that my imagination, or Thorpe did that deliberately?
Spears it towards
Joe. And Howard went after it with the crocodile arms. A point not missed by Ladson. Down goes Young. Storming through McGlynn. Beautiful kick. Dixon, great to see him back. On the wing, goes to half foot. Franklin will take it and go. Yes, he does. Wheels onto that left foot. Pulls it down towards full forward. Thorpe at the back out of the contest. Rough head. Ball fell on him. He emerges with it. Kicks a goal.
Oh, you take a punt with these young, big, strong-bodied players. But when they develop, that's what they can do. Nearly grabbed it there, but he's on the ground. Strength. Get out of my way, King. I'm kicking another one. I'll kick my fifth for the afternoon. Have a look at this for strength. Polak, no match. And then getting dragged down, he's still able to thread it. Gee, they're good signs for Roughhead.
Just for the moment, I reckon Jarrett's put Buddy in the back seat of the car and he's in the front seat.
He's driving all right, no doubt.
Oh, terrific. Wonderful mark by guess who?
He's just jumped in the front seat with Jarrett.
Well, one can navigate, the other one can steer. They're big futures. These two players, Franklin and Roughhead, are going to guide this Hawthorn forward line probably for the next 10 years. If they can keep them in the same side, they can pay them enough money to stay. Well, they've got a wonderful, wonderful era in front of them.
Sharp angle, good kick, goal. Alarm bell sounding for the Tigers.
On the wings, they look really good when they switch it.
Patterson and Taylor. No one going to run it at McLean. Read it beautifully. He's an interesting footballer, the mighty mouse. It's Joel Smith.
Yeah, Joel. Jess to his mates, Bruce.
The kangaroo. Here's Mitchell to the pocket, and Buddy just gives Wilt a little shove. Now, thinking about Wilt.
Don't do it to him.
Oh, well, go easy on me, Bruce.
Wilt Chamberlain carried that name okay over the years, didn't he?
Well, there's a lot to live up to there, Bruce.
Oh.
What's Wilt like at the nightclub scene? Our full-back.
He was the best scorer in the NBA.
Exactly.
Buddy from the pocket. It's a good kick.
Oh, wow.
He's a man for a big occasion. that Dennis told us at the start that in all his great career he hasn't had 30 against the Tigers.
He looks rejuvenated too, doesn't he, Shane Crawford?
He's had a good solid season. And then Crowe uses Brown, who loves to bounce the footy and run.
There he goes. One bounce, Richo in pursuit. Brown well aware of that. Runs inside the 50. If this place had a roof, it'd be coming off. Campbell Brown.
I reckon that's the best give I've given to Dennis all year.
Great handball,
Like
Bruce. Don't.
And his kick not good. Just falling apart a bit for the Tigers. Gillum to cut it off. Birchall, I should say, to cut it off. And then gets to Taylor, to Mitchell, who strolls through the centre. Could have had another bounce, goes short. Good kick. It was a training drill, wasn't it? To Thorpe. And then Thorpe, well, that was interesting. Clever in the end, and Ladson ran onto it.
I think this is a pretty good debut by the young man, Thorpe. He's only had the 5 touches, but he's done enough to suggest that he fits in.
You can tell that he feels like he belongs. Just the couple of things he's done. He's not intimidated by anything, is he? So Ladson. He's had a good season. Down back, setting up, run with occasionally. He's kicked half a dozen goals. He's averaged 20 disposals in his matches so far this year. Good looking kick. Hawthorn running away now.
Coaches really get upset with.
Had his arm before the contest.
I've enjoyed Thirstfield's game today. I thought he's worked really hard. He's just been outnumbered.
He's wounded, isn't he, buddy?
He looks a bit proppy, doesn't he?
So does Wilt.
Just see how his kicking action is. We know he likes to arc it from left to right, so he does run around. Almost Peter Sumich-like. He gets out that wide. There he goes.
It's a beautiful kick. Beautiful. Gets the goal.
It goes with just a high one to fall forward. The numbers were with the Hawks. Pettiford did well making the contest. Gillum tried. Guerra does get out of it to Ladson. And Ladson kicks it out wide. Saul bounced off him. Good contest to Howard.
Smith, the veteran, pulls it back towards the middle. Oh, there he is. One of Polak's few blemishes. He should have punched.
This is Richo just working hard, not getting the footy. Hey, that's a courageous grab there by Buddy. He would have done exactly what he would have been asked to do.
Hawks by 47 points. Lewis away to Sewell. Sewell looks down towards full forward. High ball in. Franklin takes the mark. Well, can he do better this time? And push the margin over 50 points. And the one thing that margin does is ensure that Ross Stevenson turns up in very good voice on a Monday morning.
Is this the best forward line combination for the Hawks since Dunstall and Brereton?
Gee, well, Mark Williams. You just discard him, I suppose. In comes Franklin and kicks the goal.
Well, they had some good little forwards too when those two were playing. Gary Buckenara used to go down there and slot a few. Mark Williams plays similar to him.
Wasn't that a team when you think back?
Oh.